Hello, good evening, good morning, or wherever you are, and welcome to a new episode, a new live stream of what I call France bush trip. So we'll start. I think this is the leg 14, and the total of legs is 17. So we start from, we'll take off from Barcelonnette Saint-Pons, and we should land here, Notre de la Salette. It's quite a strange airport. It's a very small airstrip, and I hope we will be able to find it and to land safely. Without too much discussion on the topic, let's start flying. So after takeoff, we will have to go a little bit on our right. This is not supposed to be happening. We took off a little bit too early. Okay, but we are good. I forgot to trim properly the plane, and the nose was up, and they started to climb too early. So I suppose that I will be flying this plane at least for a while quite manually, because I suppose we will have to pass over that mountain in front of us, and I just want to be sure that we'll gain enough altitude to do that. So let's read the description. Depart from runway 27 at Barcelonnette Saint-Pons and head west. We are heading west now. Okay, following the Huez river. So the river is just below us. Continue with the river west as it winds through the mountains, eventually arriving at a man-made reservoir, Lake Saint-Pons. So we should find some lake at some point in about 4 minutes from now, but as we can see on the GPS, we should actually pass over that mountain in front of us. So I suppose we will have enough altitude to do that at that point. If we maintain this speed and this climbing rate, it's a quite high climbing rate. It's 1300 feet per minute, but the speed is good and we are not using any kind of flaps at this time. Let's go a little bit outside to admire the landscapes. I need to be very cautious not to crash into the mountain. Looks very nice. And we are okay. Wow, very nice. I suppose this is the lake in front of us. Okay, now we have enough airspeed, and let's reduce a little bit the power, and we have enough altitude, and maybe we can start the autopilot now and the heading mode as usual, and we'll stop climbing. I don't know if we will have to pass over another mountain, but at this point it seems to have quite a lot of altitude, so we don't need to climb more at this point. Maybe we will have to descend actually to be closer to the ground. So this is the reservoir. Let's see, I'll close this. Follow the lake's form to the west, watching for the horn-shaped bay of Mullet north of your position. Set a course there. Horn-shaped bay. Let's see. So we just found the lake, and we'll have to go a little bit on our right. And we should look for a bay. Okay, maybe I'll try to descend a little bit. So let's go down to this altitude here, 4,800 vertical speed, and going down now. Reduce the power. I think the descent rate is okay. We are over that lake. And we passed those mountains. The plane we are using is the same. It's a Diamond NG40, I think. This here might be agricultural areas, these shapes here. I wonder what they can grow on these fields. It's like a valley, and everything is surrounded by mountains here. This little town is called Chorge. Okay, we are on the good track. Almost. Let's go right a little bit. So let's close this. Head northwest from the bay, flying over the short mountains that lie ahead. Past several small towns, that was one of them, and ski resorts. On the other side, look for a confluence of rivers meeting near the village of Forest Saint-Julien. Okay. So, indeed we have some forests below us, but we should look for a specific village, and maybe we should stop descending or not. We can still descend. Yes, it's okay, because I see another valley here. And we should look for also for another river, maybe this one here in front of us. Here. And the village should be just in front of us at some point. In about 1 minute and a half we should arrive to it. And maybe we descended enough, so I'll stop descending. Here we have that confluence. Probably here on this area is the village we are looking for. Forest Saint-Julien. Let's go outside. Nothing interesting to be seen here. And we went into some clouds. A little lake. And probably here is the village. Okay, so we just passed that confluence, and this must be the village. Okay. Once again we have a little warning here, low fuel. Okay, let's fuel the plane then. Okay. Now we have full tank on both sides. And we change the course. Let's see the description. Close this one. River splits. Prominent river, the Drac. Okay. Drac in Romanian means devil. flows from the confluence heading northwest. Follow its flow until you can see an opening in the mountain range. So we should follow this river, and we need to find another confluence at some point, probably this one here. Yes, exactly. And these parts here seems to be snow. I don't know, maybe. Okay, so we should go left now. We passed once again the confluence. We should look for and I hope we will have to fly over these mountains. Let's stop the autopilot a little bit just to make sure that we pass over this. Okay, now let's go right. We will fly just near this mountain here. Let's read the description. So we already turned west. Newborn River to the southwest. You should see Saint-Étienne and Volui Airport on the mountains. Okay, so going right again. And we should look for some airport, but it is not the one on which we should land. Let's see. Do you see any airport? On the mountains, okay. Looks nice. We are on course. I can't see any airport at this point. Okay, we are flying okay. Wow, look at this. What would be the feeling to be just here on top of these mountains and look down? Anyway, I did not see any airport. So going right now. We can see here some wind turbines just on our left. Okay, we are following the course. Let's see what is the next description. I think we are here. Newborn Huez River as it flows northwest, then northward. We are following it. Okay, now we should go right. And we should prepare for landing, actually. I think. Wow, let's see where could be this airport. Northwest from the lake, La Salette airport awaits. Head into the valley, okay. Perform pattern, okay. And come for a landing from the north. Let's close this one because I need to be sure that I find this one. Where is it? I think it's just on our left. Let's reduce the power and let's see if we can land this. And I hope we will land it where we should land. Maybe we are too high now. I'm not sure where it is. Where is the airport? Let's have a look first. I think I know where it is. Where this is. Maybe we are too high. We are too high to land, but let's see. We should actually land here. We are too speedy. Okay. So let's go around. Yeah, I understand. I remember this short, let's say, airfield from a landing challenge. so it should be challenging to land. I hope it will not be too challenging. Okay, let's try again. Oops. No. Once again too speedy, and we almost crashed the plane. One more time. We should have less speed. But I wonder how I will take off from there. And I really hope that is the landing. Airstrip. So reducing the speed now. I will add first notch of flaps. And maybe the second one. No, that's impossible. Let's try again. So I reduce the speed once again. Let's try to be here to land on this. Oh, that was not nice, but we did it. Yes, it seems we did it. But now let's see how can we take off from here. Okay, next leg, l'Alpe d'Huez. L'Alpe d'Huez. Okay, let's see. I don't think we will be able to go ahead. And let's have a full throttle. Maybe let's see the flaps. I don't know, maybe we can go right. And we have some trees, but maybe we can take off. Let's see. Full power. And let's see if we can go. I said we can go right. Okay. That was not the nicest landing and takeoff, but we nailed it. Okay, let's see. Let's put once again autopilot and heading mode. And let's read the description. Position your plane atop the hill of La Salette Airport. Align yourself 192 degrees with the runway downhill. Take flight, and when airborne, head back to the waters of Lake Sautet. I don't think we did exactly the same indication here, but we took off, so we are okay, and now we should go right. Okay, we did that. Le Drac River widening from Lac Sautet. Look for the Drac River running into the west. Follow as it bends northwest and widens. Okay, so we follow this river in front of us, and then we'll see till it will be wider. Maybe going right a little bit more to meet our course here. Okay, now we are on track, and we can see here that the river starts to be wider. Okay, let's see what is the next description. North of your position, look for two parallel rivers flowing into a valley. Head to the mouth of that valley. So parallel river would be those two here, or maybe those two here. Anyway, in about 30 seconds we should change the course to 079. So we'll go right, maybe in this direction. Okay, full right. So these are probably those two rivers flowing in parallel. In the meantime, we should go right a little bit just to follow our course and to avoid this little mountain in front of us. And to follow these two parallel rivers. It's quite strange, the topography here, at least looking at those two rivers. One is flowing above the other. I don't know if it will be the case in reality. But in the meantime, we need to go left. And we close this. We close this and we go to 068 confluence in Entreg. Follow the river east, then northeast across the valley until you reach a point of confluence near the old world village of Entreg. So probably we'll go here. I hope we will not have to go over that mountain. Probably we'll follow this valley here. So we have here probably a confluence, probably this is the village. Let's see. Okay, yes, we go right now. Left, sorry. Left to 007. From the confluence, follow the northern branch of the Malsan River all the way until you reach its source in the mountains. Climb to 7,000 feet if you have not already reached that altitude. No, I'm not, so let's climb fast. 7,000 feet. Vertical speed, full power, and go up. And we need to go to 7,000 feet, okay? 7,000. Let's put it to 7,000. Good. We drift off a little bit, so going left. Quite nice, I suppose, to fly a plane through this valley in a real world. Beautiful landscapes here. You have mountains on the left, mountains on the right. Forests below. A river. What else you can wish to have? Maybe a house to live here. Look how strange is the road here. It's zigzagging. Let's see. So we are reaching 7,000 feet and we are okay. Let's read the next description. We did that. Multiple confluences, La Romanche River. Continue flying north through the valley. Soon you will reach the town of La Potte and another confluence of 3 rivers. Okay, let's go a little bit on the right. Okay. Another confluence, so we should find some river just in front of us. And I can see them here on the screen. They are just after this peak. And I think this is the airport here. Here we have some hiking trails. From the La Potte you can see Alpe airport in the mountains to the east. Follow the circular flight path around the airport, maintaining an altitude 6. Okay. After the bend upon east side. Align at 58 degrees to land on runway 6. Runway 6, okay, let's disengage the autopilot. And runway 6 is the one in front of us, so we don't have to go around. I don't know if you can actually land from the other direction. Let me close this. It's blocking our view. Okay. Okay, should go left. little bit up. I added first notch of flaps, reducing the speed, but I need to watch closely the speed, not to reduce the power too much. Okay. Okay, that was nice. And let's stop here. Maybe let's turn around the plane for preparing for the takeoff for the next leg. Oh, not too much, too much. Okay. Okay, that worked. So we landed. Let's do another one. Next leg, Courchevel. Okay, let's see. I think this might be... This is not the last one, we have another one after this one. Okay, close this. Okay, we're good to go. Full power. And we are airborne. Going right. And so let's read the description. Okay, we took off. When you reach the confluence of rivers, turn north to track with the waters of La Romanche. Northeast of your position, you should be able to see Lake Verney in the distance. Okay, let's prepare the heading knob and autopilot on, heading mode on. We'll have to pass. No, we don't have to pass over that mountains in front of us, so we go right. Okay, close this one. Lake Grande Maison. Proceed through the valley just north of the Lake Verney, preparing for the valley to make an abrupt turn toward the east. Abrupt turn. Okay, in about 3 minutes. Or that was the abrupt turn. No, it will be here. We will go on our right at some point. Let's adjust a little bit the course. This is a dam here, barrage. This is the reservoir lake, I don't know if it is the Verney lake. Yes, it is the Lake du Verney. Hello, Le Mont. Hello, Aline. And welcome to the stream. How much time do we have for this? This is quite a long leg, estimation 21 minutes, but after that I think we will have the final leg. We are on track and we should stop climbing. Why don't you say something about that? We reached 10,000 feet. We have enough altitude for these mountains. We did that above the hill. When the valley breaks east, follow it and soon you'll arrive at a body of water like the Grand Maison. I don't know. And we need to go right, of course. So that was the abrupt turning on our right. We are going east now, but we did the turn a little bit too late, so we need to correct the course. Look at this. Wow. Who loves the mountains? The mountain can come here. Very nice. The landscapes are more interesting. And we forgot to go left now. Okay, we did that. Fly over Grand Maison Lake. We already did that. Heading east as you rise over the neighboring hillside into the valley beyond. Enjoy your first view of your ultimate destination, Mont Blanc, above the horizon. Wow, so we should see probably this here is Mont Blanc. Probably yes. And we should go a little bit more on our left. Yes, I think so. This should be Mont Blanc in front of us. So we are actually very close to our final destination. Let's see if Steam or Microsoft will give us a prize for finishing this this journey. I must confess, I was afraid I will not succeed to land on the previous airfield. La Salette was quite difficult to do it. If I wouldn't try that landing challenge existing in the game, I wouldn't know that it is actually an airfield. We are on course. Let's see where are we? 0:37:38, so close this. Continue northeast through the valley. Eventually you will reach the town of La Chambre and the waters of the river Lark running through it north to south. The town of La Chambre. So we need to find a town and the waters of the river Lark. Okay. La Chambre, La Chambre. La Chambre means the room in English. And probably is this here in front of us. And I can see there is also a river, probably Lark River here. And then we'll adjust a little bit the course. I'll try not to descend. Okay, we need actually to be at 7,600. Maybe I'll descend a little bit. Let's adjust the altitude. Okay. Let it put like this. Virtual speed and descend a little bit. Vertical speed, sorry, not virtual. I'm saying nonsense. Going left. So we passed over La Chambre. We close this one. Track with the river branch that heads northeast into the mountains. Climb to 7,600 feet as you go. Okay, we are descending to that altitude because we were a little bit higher. Maybe we'll do this a little bit faster. and continue until you reach the peak at the end of the valley. From here, look for another valley extending northeast and down. Okay, we have clouds in front of us. I hope we will be able to see what we should see. Normally, we should avoid these clouds. They might contain ice, and ice is not a good friend with a plane. They are anti-ice systems, but I don't know for sure if this plane has such thing. Or maybe we can stop the descending now. Maybe we can fly above these clouds. And I will disengage the autopilot just to go a little bit up. Try to avoid the clouds. The next description is to actually follow the valley down until you cross over the river Isère, as it runs north to south through Notre de Briançon. Okay, we have a valley in front of us, and you can see on the screen we have some icing, but just a little bit because we went over those clouds. If we would have passed through them, we would have had some problems. Okay, now I'm flying manually this plane, and we avoided those clouds. Clouds in the mountains at least means danger. Okay. So we have a river somewhere in front of us, and we should pass over it to cross over the river. So the river is there, should be this one here. Nice view. Okay, now we should go right while we are passing over or crossing the river below us. Okay, going right. I'll do more right just to adjust the course. And now going left. And we are on course now. Okay. So maybe we can use once again the autopilot. Alt. Okay. And now going left. I did not have time to read the descriptions, but I'll do it. So we should be here. So we did that. Adjust your heading southeast and fly along the river Isera. Okay, climb to 7,000. Okay, we are higher than we should climb. As you begin your approach to Courchevel Altiport. Let's see how it looks like this. Okay, so we are here, south of Moutier. Find another confluence of waterways and follow the branch heading southeast, the river Doron de Beauzel. Continue to the town of Beauzel, where you will see another confluence east of your position and Courchevel Airport to the south. Okay, south. So it will be, if we are flying into that direction, it will be somewhere like this, according to our position. So let's go outside to see if we can see some airport, Altiport. It should look like this. Maybe here in this area. Let's see. So I suppose this is the Beauzel town we are looking for, and okay, here it is. This is the airport, Altiport or whatever it is, but we are too high. So let's prepare for landing. I'll disengage the autopilot, reducing the power to reduce the speed and to lose some altitude. Okay. So yes, I can see the airport, but we need to lose fast some altitude. We're still too high for that. Where is it? Okay, it's around our left. Maybe I can close this. Okay, we are not aligned with the runway, but we'll do it now. Okay, and now we are too low a little bit, but is manageable. That's fine. Or we are on the right track. Maybe I'll put first not just flaps. And I'm reducing the speed. We have too much speed. I hope it will be not too much. Land. A little bit windy. Okay, and we landed. Nice. Let's prepare for the last leg, and I will do also the last leg. I hope it will not be too much. Courchevel Airport. It looks nice. Okay. Okay, next one. See how much time do we have for this? Next leg, Megeve. Actually, I think we still have 2 legs to the end. The last one should be actually Mont Blanc. So we did 14 legs, 15 Megeve. Maybe this is the last one. LFHM. Let me have a look. Okay, let's do this one. It's very short. It's not far. So let's try to see what happens. Oh, it's quite far actually. 38 minutes. I think we would actually stop here. Oh no, actually I'll do it. Is the last one. Coming for the landing on runway 15 at Megeve. Okay, a fantastic end to an epic bush trip adventure. So yes, I'll do it. I hope you're not bored. You have still some time to stay with me to finish this. Okay, let's do this. Let's not to lose time. Where is the runway? I think it's here. Wow, it's scary. Yes, it's just in front of us. Let's have full power then. And let's take off. And up. Yoo-hoo, we did it. Nice one, this Courchevel Altiport. And I see here there is a car, wire car, I don't know how to name this, just below us. Cable car, I think. Okay, so let's follow the course and to finish this. Okay, let's see. The last leg of your journey begins off Courchevel's runway 04 as you take flight in a northeast direction. As soon as you are airborne, navigate north through the neighboring valley and return to the town of Beauzel from the previous leg. Okay, we are doing this. And Beauzel, I think is just below us. Yes, let's see what else. Going left. Okay, nice to fly this manually. Okay, I don't think we need to climb anymore, so we can stop climbing here and let's follow the heading knob. Okay, and we keep this altitude here. We did the first one, then upon reaching Beauzel, turn and follow the river Doron, the Beauzel east. Your path will lead you back toward the town of Moutier from the previous leg, where another confluence waits to lead you northeast. So we are close to the confluence here. Let's go a little bit right. And then we need to climb. Okay, so we need to climb. Let's do the climbing now. Okay, let's go right first. Oh, sorry. I need to actually scroll and let's climb. Climb 222 800,000 300. Let's put it 400 just to be sure, and going up. Little bit faster. And going right a little bit more. We did that. Y-shaped valley down the mountain. As you head northeast, following the river Isère, upstream, gain altitude. Okay, we did that on the south face of the mountain range. You'll come to find a crack in the mountain and Y-shaped valley with incipient snow on the peaks. Okay, we are doing this, but once again we have clouds in front of us. I will disengage the autopilot and I will try to avoid the clouds. I don't want ice on my plane. and we are close to the desired altitude. Okay, so let's avoid the clouds. I'll do it like this. I will just go around them. And we had another plane just passed somewhere over us. I don't see it, but we just avoided the clouds and we should go back to our course now. We drift off a little bit on our right. And soon we will have to change the course again. So let me close this. Track with the westernmost branch of the crack rising up the mountain. Eventually you should see the vast expanse of Lake Roselong to the north. Make your way there. Okay, let's go left. And I'm reducing a little bit the speed. Maybe we can engage once again the autopilot. Or not. I will descend a little bit more and then I'll do it. Let me put the heading knob here and engage the autopilot. Okay. Now we are okay. Going left a little bit. Okay, now right. Oops, I hope I will not crash into that mountain here. Yeah, we're okay. Fine. We did that. And as you arrive over Lake Roselong. So I suppose this is the lake in front of us. We can see it here on the screen. Trees, okay. Still not beyond. And behold the majesty of Mont Blanc. Then head in that direction to reach its southern face. So we'll go right soon enough, and we will see the splendor, the majesty of Mont Blanc. So ready and starting to go right. Okay. So we have Mont Blanc here. This is the one. Mont Blanc. We actually visited in another separate live streaming, I think 1 month ago. But it's nice to see it again. Maybe let's see how much time do we have. 2 minutes. Let's go outside probably to have a better view. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, Mont Blanc. And we have clouds with ice probably. Let's see how can we deal with them. Okay, we did that. Mont Blanc South Face Italian border. So we are about to maybe disengage the autopilot and go up. I was about to crash into the mountain. Maybe we should have been a little bit on our right here. Pass over the mountains. Wow. Stay on track. Okay. So we are about to cross the border and we will soon visit a little bit Italy. I think the border is just over that, I don't know how to say, yes, it's just in front of us, the border. And Aline, yes, reaching the clouds with ice, it will not be good. I think for the rest of the trip I'll flying this manually just to avoid unexpected mountains. And welcome to Italy. Imparliamo italiano. Okay, thank you, Aline. So yes, we just passed that ridge, which is actually the border between Italy and France. What should we do now? So we did that through Aosta Valley. I know the valley, so will be just in front of us. Massive, your path will take you past numerous glaciers flowing southeast as you continue toward the end of the valley. and 2 more glaciers flowing south near the border with Switzerland. So actually we're gonna to circle the mountain as we did in the live streaming separate to this. So yes, the places should be familiar. We have Mont Blanc on our left. Let's go outside. Let me show you. Yes, here. And this glacier in French, glacier in English. I don't know how to say it in Italian, but it's very nice. I think it's worth it and rewarding bush trip. Wow, look at this. Another glacier. Spectacular. Maybe I'll close this or I'll minimize, blocking my view. Look at this. Wow. Yes, indeed, spectacular views. Maybe sometime I'll do this, not with the plane, but somehow in some trip, in real life. I would like to visit Mont Blanc, and I think below us is just another cable car station. Look at the trails. Hiking trails here, cable car, hiking trails. Wow, no, it's not okay. I'm flying this manually, so I need to have a look from time to time on what am I doing. Just beautiful. How cool is this? Going left. So we are approaching the border with Switzerland. Sorry for that. And I suppose we will go over this ridge. You see, Aline, I learn a new English word from you. Wow, another one. Nice. Beautiful. Yes. And right now we are passing the border between Switzerland and Italy, probably marked by this chain of peaks and ridges. Okay, so officially we are now in Switzerland. Going left. I don't know if it's worth it to read again some descriptions. Let's do that. So we are on the course of, okay, here as you enter in the Swiss region of the Mont Blanc Massif, follow the valley heading northeast. In time you will see a river flowing along the valley, the Drance d'Entramont, which leads to a confluence with the east-west flowing Drance de Bran in the town of Saint-Pons. Okay. Okay, let's avoid the clouds. And we are following this valley. This valley. Okay, let's minimize this for a moment. Okay, the speed is a little bit high, but it's okay. The altitude were quite high, and we are following our path. So soon I suppose we will go left in order to come back on the other side of the mountain. In about 2 minutes we will go left. In the meantime, let's see what else we can see. Very nice. Indeed, it's an epic end of bush trip. One minute to go, and let's see the description, what we should do next. 0:15. Head northwest from Saint-Pons and look for an opening in the mountains ahead. When you find the A9 motorway coming from the northeast and crossing the mountain pass, track to where the highway starts veering north toward the town of Martigny. Okay, so we need to find, we did not find yet the city, the town Saint-Pons. I think it is just in front of us, somewhere here below us. This should be the town. And now we go left, hard left, to Okay. Good. So this should be the description for the next one. From Martigny, you will be able to see the river Trien coming from where are we? Coming from the southwest to join the mighty Rhone. Follow the Trien until it turns west into the mountains, and soon you'll find yourself on the French side of the Mont Blanc massif once again. Okay. Okay. We should find the Rhone. Maybe I can put myself once again on autopilot for a while. Autopilot, heading mode, altitude here. Okay, and the heading mode. Once again low in fuel. Okay. Good. So this is the Rhone River, the mighty Rhone. You remember that previously we found in one of the bush trip live stream, we found the delta of the Rhone. Now we are close to, okay, we need to go left, hard left. And we did not engage the heading knob. Doing like this. Okay, let's turn around. Auto route A9 from Martigny, you will be able to see, okay, mighty Rhone, we did that. And we go to this one. River source, French border. So we are going to enter once again in France. Continue your path through the valley. Okay, we are doing this. Heading south along the river Arve. The route will carry on down to past Chamonix, site of the first Winter Olympics in 1924. Eventually we'll reach Les Auches, okay, where the Arve River abruptly northwest. We should go more left. We are too close to the mountains. Here. And soon we will pass over the border between France and Switzerland. And we are following this river below us. I'm waiting to find the course again. And now we are correcting the course. Okay. We are there. Let's see. Some lakes. We are on course. Let's see the next description. So we passed the border, of course we did that. We just passed the border actually. And now probably we will go left a little bit. Or not. We're following this path here, but in this case we'll have to climb a little bit, so I will disengage the autopilot and I will go up a little bit. Keep flying west southwest above the mountains and soon you'll be able to see Megeve to the south, some of the renowned ski resort at the Altiport that serves as your final destination. Okay. It would have been more interesting if we would have flying just on the right of the Mont Blanc massif, but we are a little bit too far of it. But maybe from this position we'll be able to have a better view on the mountains. And just on our left is Chamonix, Mont Blanc. So we should prepare to finish this journey. I hope you enjoyed all the legs. If you did not have time to watch them, you can find them in the live section on YouTube. And of course, if you liked this live streaming session, you might want to push that like button. And maybe you have some ideas on what live streaming to do next time. Monumental view with Mont Blanc. Outstanding. Look at this. Maybe we should start to descend. And going right. And 53 from the town of Megeve. I suppose it was below us. Adjust your heading slightly to approach the Altiport from the north. Let's descend. I can't see it yet. Okay, let's close this. I don't think we need it anymore. So soon we should go left, and somewhere here should be the Altiport, maybe after this part of the mountain here in front of us. I think it is just over this. Okay, so the approach is from the north, so that means we're gonna do a left turn somewhere here in about 30 seconds. Let's see. Here should be the airport on our left. And yes, you can see it. Now we're going left. Watch the speed. We are a little bit high, but we can descend quickly. Okay, prepare for landing. steady. Let's try to do a nice landing. I added the first notch of flaps. Let's flare a little bit, and we landed a little bit too soon, but okay. Let's go up to visit the airport. Okay. Let's stop here. Bush trip completed. Okay. Let's see. Next. That's it. They are sending us to our next bush trip. Okay. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And see you on the next live session, and I'll think what to do and I'll let you know. Have a nice day, evening, wherever you are. Goodbye. Yes, we can do the next one in US, we'll see. Thank you, Aline.